Hello everyone, Mike Money Gamer here. How's it going? Today we are playing Legend of Legaia. I'm not standing next to the save point like I would be if I started this earlier, but I did one file off screen just for fun. I don't know if there's any more items that we can find in these shops along the way, but you'll notice that, oh yeah, here's one right here. You'll notice that as we go through these areas here, that there doesn't really appear to be much to do on these bottom floors here. And I gotta mention this now, Soul Tower was the point in the game that I got to that I actually thought was really, really difficult. I don't think you'll agree with me because, I mean, like if you're used to, you know, constantly having to fight on the bottom floors, and if you get to the top, you get to meet everybody. But like, to move on in this game from this part, you have to actually do a series of mini games and stuff to earn a certain item that we're gonna get later on. And this item is very important to have because without this item, you can't activate a secret that needs to be activated so that you can move on. That's why you see my first save is in this place. It's actually because I'm stuck here because I was having trouble with the mini games. So that's why I thought this was kind of an interesting concept that they brought on for this area, is the concept of having you go through an area and kind of rely mainly on how should I say this? Games instead of stuff like just fighting in general and getting to the Genesis tree. So I really love this place though. At the same time, Soul Tower was actually one of my favorite places in the game because of all the interesting things you can do here. Now there's one of the things that I'm not going to show off. There's a you know, somewhere later in the area there's actually a place where you can do a little bit of a dance competition with Noah. I don't know what it is, but it's always glitched for me and it never allows you to win. Because like what it basically does is it's kind of like Dance Dance Revolution in a way where you have to press certain buttons that appear on screen at the right time. But at the same time, it kind of rigs it in a way that it makes it impossible for you to like pull off moves that actually put you in the lead. So yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. It's kind of a waste of time as well. I mean, it costs money as well, which is kind of stupid. So. And we got Spoon, which is good. It took me a lot longer to get this ability, so I'm actually kind of glad that I got it. Although Noah could probably benefit from it more than Mike could, at least we got it, so yeah. Because it'll be very important in the fights to come. Let's take a look at it real fast though, while we're here. Spoon, it is it costs 45 MP to use, and it recovers HP. Now I think it recovers about, let's see, let's see if it tells me. I don't know if it tells you, I forget. Yeah, it doesn't actually say, but I know it cures a lot more than Orb does, that's for darn sure. I want to say that it cures around, let's see, how much HP do we have now? 1,308. I wanted to say that it recovers about 900 to 1,000 HP. So yeah, it almost, at this time of the game, it almost always fully heals you, I believe, no matter how far down in health you are. When I think Orb, the most it did at the level that we had it on was probably about 600 to 800 maybe, I don't know exactly, but I know it wasn't that much, so yeah. You got 2 chests here, a regular chest and the sage chest. Alright. Let's use those elixirs. We found 2 of them, right? Yeah. I was actually running around, like I said, and that's when I got into a fight off screen, and I was like, oh, I better be careful, because I don't want to run into a spot we haven't been to before. And so, yeah. So, of course, I was very careful not to accidentally, oh yeah, that's just elixir, that's right. I don't know if we need to do this, but let's arrange it real quick. Just to make sure everything's in the right spot. Okay. And man, I sound excitable today. I don't know why. This has just been a very good day. So really our goal right now in this place is to just get to the top. I mean, like, I know I keep going back and exploring for treasure chests. You don't have to. I mean, if you do, that's all well and good. Special chicken omelet, that sounds actually pretty good. And quick fried blowfish and worms, now that sounds disgusting. Anyway, yeah, you got little things like that. I think we've already got the chest in here, so we can continue on. I think there's another whole floor we have to go up before we're at the next spot where the mist isn't reachable. And it's kind of cool because when you get up there, you meet people and they say, it's kind of scary looking down and seeing the mist, you know, and all that. And it's kind of cool how you get their actual input on what they think the mist is like. Mike John, wait a minute. I hear something. I hear someone fighting. Yes, I hear it too, at the sound of a monster roaring and the sound of a sword. It must be someone being attacked by a monster. Mike, let's go help. Don't worry, the person's fine. Oh, the sound stopped. Whoever it must have been killed by the monster. No? Because here he comes now. Surprise. Villain, so thou wert trying to ambush me? Grotesque beast from hell, pack of sewer demons. Prepare to meet thy doom. Thou shalt die by my astral sword. Sir? Hold it! Old man, calm down. We're not sewer monsters. Yeah, we're human beings. Forgive me, I apologize. Thou art indeed human, as I detect no madness in thine eyes. I am Gaza, an old man who walks the path of carnage and bloodshed. Forgive me in my incivility, or whatever, as I live in such a defiled land. But this demon's lair is no place for women nor child. Mar? No, of course not. My eye is deaf to see me. Mar is no longer of this world. Noah's like, what? In the upper floors are ones who would greet thee. Make haste. I take leave of you now. That old man Gazan out there is a true swordsman. He does not drop his guard for an instant. But his eyes show no emotion at all. They were lifeless, cold eyes, very disturbing. That old man talked so funny, I couldn't understand him. But when he looked at me and called me Mar, he seemed so nice. That's Noah for you, completely oblivious to what that guy is really thinking, you know? Now that guy will become important later, but he has basically been hanging out in the mist so long, killing sewer monsters, because he has this same kind of story as John, I think we find out later, is that I believe his daughter, I think is what he was talking about. I think she got killed by a sewer monster, so he goes around killing them all for vengeance. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, below is hell, above, heaven. That's the town of Soul. Go upstairs and have a ball. This is a fun town. The inn? Oh, he must have come from below, just like Gaza. Okay. Daddy and Mommy told me not to go below the 3rd floor because the mist is there. Okay. Yeah, basically we're now in the part of Seoul where it's safe to just move around and all that. No monsters or anything. Hey, you're new here, aren't you? Have you seen much of the town? No. Haha, that's a good one. I like you. You have a good time in this town. So cut loose and have a good time. Look at that fish. On the glass is a sign, the rare, expensive Voltec fish. Ooh, nice. Welcome, my room is 280G per night. Do you want to stay the night? Yes, I do. Thank you. Please show these three to their room. Who is she talking to? Okay, anyway. Good luck. Thank you. When the town was attacked by the mist, people were crying and screaming. It was utter chaos. Within a year, the people began indulging in debauchery and as a diversion, they say. Drinking, fighting, dancing, but after a few years, they became bored with those diversions. People here are like ghosts, not living but merely existing out of fear of dying. That sucks. I don't think you can open those cupboards or anything, but yeah. Oh, you're new here. Do you want to hear about when the mist came to Seoul? Sure. It was right in the middle of the long war with Concram. The war had been raging for over 10 years, and we were beating Concram's army. We're about to win. Soon the war will be over, everyone thought. We were about to win when a strange castle appeared in the sky and mist started flowing out of it. As long as the mist is here, my family and friends will be possessed by Suru. Victory was close yet too far to grasp. That's the real tragedy of Seoul. So basically, these guys were fighting against Concram, as we just heard. And, well, the castle appeared, and it kind of makes it sound like it was a war machine type thing, you know? But I don't know. Oh, I can't take it anymore. Start acting like a man. That sounded like someone important or familiar. It's Kara, Mike. That's Kara's voice. Now, this scene that's about to play in this area, it's coming from there. It sounds like an argument. It's kind of funny, so I will show it off the best way I can, because there's this certain response you have to stay inside there to get a really funny action from Noah, so I gotta show that off. But anyway, here we go. Let's go see, Mike. Let's go inside. That Noah is always poking her nose into everything. Come on, Mike. Let's go. Excuse me. I love Kara's theme song, by the way. I know I've never mentioned it before, but it is really nice. I'm here next to Kara. It's Grantis. I think so you say Grantis. I'm not saying this because I hate you. I just want you to get back on your feet. I want the Grantis of 10 years ago, before the mist. Everything I did them hoping that someday you would get back on your feet. I was a no-good thief. I used the confusion to steal from people. I did things that would make my parents cry if they knew. Me, a woman, I did all those things. Don't you feel anything? I'm grateful. I'm sorry. Granted, you're a sorry excuse for a man. Living off a woman, you're no better than a pimp. Mike, what's a pimp? If Grantis is a human, how can he be a pimp? Now, if you say this is when you get the funny line, a funny response, I believe. He's a man who lives off a woman. Wow, Mike, you know everything. Now I get it. A pimp is a bad person. I get it. Grantis is bad. I hate people who are bad. This is hilarious. Wait, no, don't be so hasty. I'm gonna get Grantis because he's bad. She just kicked him in the back of the head. Grantis is bad. Pimps are bad. I hate pimps. That's why I won't let Grantis get away with that. No, don't. Stop, please. He's not bad. I'm the one who's bad. It's all my fault. So please, don't hurt him. If you want to hit someone, hit me. Why should I hit you, Kara? Grantis is the one who's bad. No, I don't interfere in their business. Come on, let's go outside. I didn't do anything wrong. Grantis is the one who's bad. Yeah, that's the best. That's like one of my favorite scenes in the game, if you ask me. You can go back in there after leaving and talk to them again. No, this is adult business. You can't go sticking your nose into it. Why? Adults are humans too, and I'm a human. I'm human just like them. Oh, I don't understand. John, tell me why. Oh, brother. You're so strange. Come on, Noah. You want to go to Concram, right? You want to see your parents in Concram, right? Yeah, I do. Okay, John. I'll take care of Grantis later. If we go back inside, though, I think he'll still be sitting there like he was before. He won't say anything to you now. That foxy lady at the counter knows some pretty important things, they say, but it takes a lot of cash to find out everything she knows. That guy Grantis over there, and he never talks about himself, and he's always sighing. And all he does is argue with some girl named Kara who brings him money sometimes. Love is born and dies too soon, but there's no need to cry. Crying won't bring her back, and forgotten dreams won't return. Okay. Dreams and hope. I barely remember the words. Now I think you should never ever forget dreams or hope, no matter what happens. People can dream anywhere they want and find hope in whatever they want. I dream here and I find hope. That's what I do. Okay, dude. Genesis tree? Yeah, the Genesis tree. I remember some guys up on the roof having one of those. Want something to drink? Yes. Sorry, you need to be 21 or older. The joke there is that this is in fact a bar and it actually does have beer. You know, some games like this don't even have real beer. They have like cider or what else do they usually have? I don't know, but usually they don't have beer. If you talk to this lady here, she'll be like, all I know is a silly fairy tale, but will you keep me company? I don't know if it costs money to talk to her. I know one of the people here costs money, but I might as well say yes. Oh good, so you keep me company. Why don't you buy me a drink? It costs 30G. Yeah, so yeah, it costs money to buy her a drink. We have plenty of cash, so I guess I'll go ahead and show this off. Oh, I'm so happy. This tastes good. Now you know the Soren, right? The ones with sewer rings? They fly through the sky, not obeying anyone. They're so proud. They're very proud. But I heard that a young Soren had risked his life for forbidden love. Hey, I'm thirsty again. Fine. Oh, that was good. Now, where was I? That's right. I was talking about the Soren who risked his life for forbidden love. Soren law forbids them from loving anyone who doesn't have sewer rings. In other words, they can't fall in love with surface-dwelling people. Isn't that terrible? There are a lot of nice girls who don't have sewer wings, like me, for instance. I feel real bad about this, but could you buy me just one more drink? Sure. Thank you. One day, a young Soren was flying. He had a Soren flute, which is more valuable than even their own lives. When he dropped it, it fell to earth. He looked everywhere for it, but couldn't find it. After searching so long, he was frantic. Then he heard a song being played on a flute. He could tell it was his Soren flute, but he had never heard that melody. He followed the sound. I'm getting thirsty again. Buy me a drink. So far we've paid her... 90 gold. So this is going to be 120. But that's alright. Oh, you're so nice. Anyway, the young Soren found a girl playing the flute in Booma. He watched her for a long time, listening to the melancholy song. Without realizing it, he had walked right up to her. She saw him and the flute fell out of her mouth. They stared at each other and they fell in love right then and there, just like that. Would you like another drink? Okay, I like you, mister. You seem to understand me. So that was what? That, 150 gold so far. The two couldn't hide their love for each other, but Sora-in-law wouldn't allow their love. Sigh. For love's sake, the young Soren made a frightening deal with a demon. The deal was... It was to what? So basically you spend, you know, that much gold, and she I guess she like kind of passes out or something. I mean, even though it doesn't show it. If you talk to her again, she starts the story over again. If you talk to her, though... Oh, hello, mister. The drinks are 30G a glass. Do you want one? So it's another price thing. I think you have to spend another 100... how much did I say? 120, 30, 40... Yeah, 150 gold here to get all of her stuff, but might as well. It doesn't hurt. Oh yeah, you're tough, but you're still a minor, aren't you? I'll give you some milk. Milk for 30 gold, that's pretty bad. Wow, you must have been thirsty. Do you want another glass? Yeah, remember, it's going to be 30 each time, though. So that's right there is 60. Oh, your name is Mike. You're pretty tough for someone so young. Do you want another glass of milk? So she only tells you one line of dialogue each time, so this one actually costs a lot more. But go ahead and say yes, and until she starts repeating. So I think you're wearing is a raw sewer? Wow, that's really something. So you're on a journey to awaken the Jin's tree and get rid of the mist. I know something that might help you. Do you want another glass? Yes. The treasure chests in the lower levels of Soul are called the Sage's Treasure Chest. You can make the Sage happy by giving something he likes in return for what you take from the chest. There are 8 Sage's Treasure Chests in all. Remember this, so you better have enough treats for all of them. If the mist is really gone like you say it is, that's really great. Good luck, Mike. Do you want another glass of milk? I think that's where you can stop, right there. So, no. Oh well, I won't push it on you, but you'll never find anything as good as you for you as this. So yeah, let's see how low on cash we are now. I think yeah, we have 6,546. I think that's what I had when I started, so that's not bad. Not this scene here, but when I started the actual Let's Play, so I didn't lose too much. Be careful when you go to the cafe. I heard a rumor that a crafty thief named Kara goes there sometimes. Oh, the decadence, I think? The depravity. Good children should stay clear of the cafe. Anyway, continue up here and you see this kid, and he's like, you know, the mist is heavier than air, so it can't get up this high. That's what I was talking about. There's a person that tells you about why the mist isn't up here, and it's because it's heavier than air. To fight at the Colosseum, you have to be either very confident or very stupid. You're not thinking of fighting the Colosseum, are you? Yes, I am. Haha, then you must be very stupid. Anyway, let's see, what level are we? We're level 23. Really, you need to be like level 26 to do the arena that's the easiest, I believe. But we can come in here anyway. 8, 9, 10. And there's the bell signaling the end of the fight. Someone got beaten by that thing? A colorful fin. Oh. There was 2 sewer monsters fighting each other. And the text was going on its own there. Sorry about that. Anyway, in this place, it's another coin-operated mini-game spot. How many coins do we have? Do we have any coins? We got 25 coins. Now, to fight in the arena here, you have to spend, I believe it's 100 coins or something. You guys know who Gaz is? We met him before. Let me just say that if Gaz gets in the ring, no sewer alive stands a chance. The astral sword that Gaza wields is exquisitely sharp, but Gaza only fights sewer monsters from the lower levels. Interesting. I've told Gaza so many times, no matter how many sewer monsters you kill, it won't bring your children back. Yep, see? But I can never get through all that hatred. Gaza isn't possessed by a sewer, but the mist has eaten away at his heart just the same. Wow, did you see that move? When the mist clears, I'm going to get a sewer and enter the tournament. Idiot. These fights are so exhilarating, since you guys have sewer, you should enter. Now, there's 3 rounds of the thing here. There's one where you can fight with your sewer, but you can't use items in any of them. I want to mention that real fast. But there's one where you fight with your sewer, there's one where you fight, what is it? I know. Wait. You can fight with items in one of them because I know that there's one that you are not allowed to use your sewer magic, and so they allow you to use items instead. And I believe that the last one is the hardest, where you don't get to use anything, and so you just have to. It's like an endurance run. So yeah, shucks, that song you bashed came out just when I was doing good. Anyway, we talked to this girl. She's like, "Welcome to Muscle Paradise. This is the sign-up counter for the Coliseum Zone." Okay, I want to enter the tournament. Let's find out how much it is. Fee for registering is 100 tokens. Yeah, that's what I thought. Tell me how to play the games. This is an elimination tournament. Each contestant must fight one-on-one against our powerful monsters alone. The more bouts you win, the more tokens you get. There are 3 levels in the tournament. The first is beginner. You have to fight 8 monsters in sequence as you would in a normal battle. At the expert level, a contestant must fight 8 monsters wearing only a suru. Ah, okay. Never mind. As for the master level, I will say only that you must fight more than 8 monsters. After each bout, HP automatically increases or decreases depending on how well or poorly you fight. It should also be noted that no items whatsoever, yeah, that's what I thought, may be used during a bout. Okay. There are 3 ways to leave the tournament, by winning, losing, or running away. However, running away is considered forfeiting and no prize money is rewarded. So basically, what you want to take from that is that when you go into these fights, don't run away because you don't get your payout. So what will happen is you keep fighting until you're knocked down and you can't, until you can't continue. And what will happen is you'll get the amount of coins that you got up to that point. I think they cut it off. I think they cut them down a little bit though. I think it's like less than half or something like that. Anyway, this game here, I don't know if I can play it with the amount of coins I have, but if you play this game, come on. Fighter! You start this game called Baka Fighter. I'm gonna show it off real quick, even though I'm up to my time limit. I'm just gonna show off the first round and then I'll stop the video. Basically, you can choose any fighter you want. They all are about the same, really. I always choose the mic ripoff. And the game works just like rock, paper, scissors in a way. Because what you'll do is you'll come into the fighting arena when it shows up. It takes a while though sometimes. Especially since my PS2 is who knows how old. You hear the music, so it's not frozen. It usually doesn't take this long, so I'm actually kind of worried. Okay, well I'm going to stop the video and see if it comes back, and if it does, then I'll start it back up. Till then, bye.